was important to the ancient Chamorro people, the sling and stone, also known as the acho, atupat.
So a sling was made culturally back in the day out of coconut fiber, bandas. It was used to hurl a sling stone, which was made out of limestone, basalt, or clay, which was, fire was used to harden the clay. And the Chamorros back then, they used it for in like war period times, to protect themselves from enemies and also for bird hunting.
Matthew Reyes of Malesso says he fell in love with the once lost art earlier this year in February, after some of his co-workers from Taotao Tasi were by the beach slinging.
Every time before a show, I just see maybe one slinger there, two, then all of a sudden everyone started slinging, so I started going over, checked it out, and been hooked ever since.
The 23-year-old said at that very moment, he wanted to learn everything there was about slinging.
This is like the only part of the culture that's like in the shadows, no one knows about, but now it's slowly coming out, and I was like, I gotta hop on this. I want to learn it. I want to learn the craft. I want to, research about it and just learn this part of the culture, because, when growing up, I've been in a cultural dance group, and I never even in Chamorro classes, I never learned about the sling stone. They used to say something brief about it, but they never had a sling to show us it,
Eventually, he started getting into making slings, which he learned from his friend Tony. From there, he started to create slings of all colors, which he says he makes every day. He says it's grown into a hobby for many males and females of all ages.
That's my one way I could promote it, where I can make different colors where people will be interested, and then they see it and they're like, wow, and they use it, and they're hooked. I promise you, people who do start slinging will get hooked. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
And Reyes says slinging is growing on island.
Sometimes I go to beaches, right, and I'm a slinger, and I know a lot of slingers. But when I go to different parts of the island, there's people with slings. I'm just like, whoa, then it sparks up conversation. Like, you can go to them like, man, where'd you get your sling? Then they say, I made it myself. People are like, taking the initiative to figure out things, or like, do some searching for themselves about the culture too. I'm just really happy that, you just see the movement growing at different places, like little seeds planting everywhere on Guam with the slinging, and it's really awesome to see, and I'm just happy.
And he's doing his part to make sure others learn about slinging. He donated a bunch of slings to the students who attend Harao Academy in Hagåtña. He has also established Culture for a Cause, in which he makes slings, and a portion of the proceeds from those sold go to benefit nonprofits and special groups. But he can't stress enough the importance of safety and being aware of your surroundings before you start slinging.
Be safe when slinging. Don't sling where there's beaches and there's people inside the water. Please don't sling in there. Just sling in a safe environment.
You can pick up your very own sling made by Reyes at the Tetlu shop in the Chamorro village, or you can follow SlingGuam671 on Instagram for video tutorials and more information.
Pick up the art. It's easy to learn. There's videos on YouTube on how to make a sling. Just carry it with pride, wear it with pride. Bring it with pride. Share your culture. If someone's asking you about what you're doing, that's your opportunity to tell a little bit about your history, about your Chamorro, the Chamorro people, your ancestors, to bring it out, to come alive, to revive, keep the heart beating of our culture beating hard, beating strong.